1, 2, 3, 4. G'day there guys, my name is Michael and I'm here to show you that learning guitar doesn't have to be difficult, doesn't have to be really hard, and it doesn't have to be frustrating. In fact, I'm going to give you a couple of guitar playing and guitar soloing hacks that you can use to get really good at guitar really fast. Now there is that saying that there is no such thing as a shortcut, and being realistic, yes, it's going to take you a number of months if not years to truly master the guitar, but that doesn't mean a fast lane doesn't exist. And with my expertise as a guitar teacher, it is my job to take you from wherever you are now and help you get into that fast lane and transform you into the player that you want to be in the shortest, most concise way possible. So in this lesson, having said all of that, what we're going to do is learn something I call the one finger blues. Even if you're a total beginner, you're going to be able to play along to a blues guitar song in the key of A using just one finger. So buckle up guys, this one's going to be super duper easy, super fun, and by the end of it you'll be able to play along to your very own 12-bar blues song. So in order to play our one finger blues song, we are going to need to learn a chord that uses only one finger, and the chord in question is the second inversion A minor triad played on strings 1, 2, and 3. Now that might sound super complex. All you need to do is take your first finger, go to string 1, 2, and 3 and bar it across those 3 strings there at the 5th fret. That is going to give you your A minor triad. Why is it A? Well, because the A note is found at fret number 5. If you don't know how to memorize the notes along the strings, then go and check out my video about how to do that and you'll get a super duper fast exercise to help out with that. But getting back on track here, we basically just need this one finger chord shape. I'm simply squeezing my first finger down across strings 1, 2, and 3. Now if you're a total beginner and you haven't quite calloused up the tip of your finger, never fear, just get your second finger on top to help out. He's going to come down on top, and with that extra bit of force, you should have no trouble fretting that whatsoever. So basically, if you can play that one little chord shape there, that is the A minor chord. Now in order to play a 12-bar blues, we need to know the 4 and 5 chord in the key of A minor as well, which is D minor, and D's played at fret 10, so you just take that exact same shape up to fret number 10. And then of course, if we move 2 more frets to fret number 12, that is going to be the E minor chord as well. So essentially we learned one shape which used one finger, our minor chord shape here, finger 1, string 1, 2, and 3 at fret 5. The same shape at fret number 10 for the D, and then the same shape at fret number 12 for E minor. Now all we need to do is practice moving from one to the other. And if you spend 30 seconds to a minute doing that, you will have everything that you need in order to put it all together and play along to this song. So before we play through the 12-bar blues, we're going to quickly go through the actual format of the chord progression. So the chord progression itself is going to go A minor, D minor, A minor, A minor. So that's the first 4 bars. Then we're going to do double D minor, double A minor. Follow that up with E minor, D minor, A minor, back to E minor. Now, this isn't the ultra basic 12-bar blues, but it's one of the best sounding ones. And because we're only using one finger and moving it to 3 frets, fret 5 for A minor, fret 10 for D minor, and fret 12 for E minor, it's going to be super simple and relatively easy for you to do, and I'm going to talk you through the whole process. So to play along to your 12-bar blues in the key of A, or A minor specifically, with one finger, we're going to go like this. A, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4. Comes the E, E minor 2, 3, 4, D minor 2, 3, 4, A minor 2, 3, 4, and back to E minor, and finish on the A minor. Now, if you're familiar with how the 12-bar blues format works, you can just keep on cycling that over and over and over again until you finally want to conclude the song, in which case you finish on the A minor. But if you can play along to that, you can play along to hundreds, if not thousands, of your favorite blues songs if they're in the key of A minor, simply by moving your fingers up and down to those 3 locations there. Super simple guitar playing hack, and that's one that's going to allow you to play countless songs in a simplified version, of course, but it's going to be way better than spending months trying to get the entire actual chords down, should they be full minor bar chords or even 7th chords there. But that is an easy hack to get you started. So now that you know how to play a 12-bar blues using just one finger, you should go and practice that for a fair bit of time until it becomes second nature and you don't have to think about it too much. Essentially, anything that you want to learn, you want to practice it to the point where you don't have to think about it too much, or as you're playing, you start thinking about, hey, what's for dinner, or what snack can I have after I'm done practicing? That means your mind's pretty satisfied with it, it's pretty comfortable, and then you can go off and start learning the next thing. But speaking of the next thing, one of my favorite things to do is add a 6/8 rhythm to this progression. It makes it sound totally awesome. So a 6/8 rhythm is where we count to 6, and it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a really, really cool rhythm pattern, and it works great with minor blues. So the basic pattern which we're going to add on is going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm strumming as I count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then when I say 4, 5, 6, I'm going to strum on the 4 and mute immediately. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Now you might need to practice that a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But once you do, you can apply that to the entire progression and it will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just let that ring out and resonate until you're happy with it. So that's a really basic one-finger blues which has been spiced up with that 6/8 strumming pattern there. And if you want to keep on making it interesting, just try different variations of that 6/8 pattern. The one I played originally was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. And of course you can go back to 4/4 time and throw in any strumming pattern or any rhythm pattern that you like. But guys, that's essentially all you need to do to play along to a 12-bar blues. Even if you're a total beginner, if it's day 1 of playing guitar, you can play a 12-bar blues using these one-finger minor chords there. And of course, the biggest stretch, guys, is basically moving it to new keys. So as I said before, you can play dozens of songs, hundreds if not thousands of them. As long as they're A minor blues, you'll be able to play them using this chord shape, and that means having an understanding of how the 12-bar blues works. So even if it's day number 1 of you playing guitar, you can play along to a 12-bar blues now using just one finger. It's super simple, you only need one chord shape, and yes, you can use it to play countless songs, hundreds if not thousands, provided they're in the key of A and they are a minor blues format. Now, if you do want to move to other keys, such as the key of E or the key of C, both of which are really popular for blues, all you need to do is change that pattern. Now, that is going to need a whole another lesson in and of itself, and I'll probably do one very, very shortly. But right now, we'll segue to a really cool diagram that's going to show you all the 12-bar blues in the different keys that you're going to need as a beginner. And of course, with that information there, you can just plug it into the template we went over, that 12-bar blues progression, and then play it in another key. Now, coming back to me, what I'll do is quickly play it for you in the key of E minor. So if you're in the key of E minor is the 1 chord played up at fret 12, or the open string if you prefer. And then you're going to need the A chord again at fret number 5. And then we're going to use the B chord at fret number 7, our B minor chord, as the 5 chord in this key. So an E minor 12-bar blues goes E minor, A minor, 2 more bars of E minor, then it's going to be 2 bars of A minor, and then 2 more bars of E minor, and we're going to follow that up with a B minor chord, an A minor chord, the E minor chord once again, and then going back to the 5 chord for some tension, the B minor chord. And if you're ready to resolve the progression, finish on an E. So let's hear that one in practice. We're going to go E, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4, down to A minor, and the E minor. Here comes the turnaround. So there you go, guys. Not only have you learned your 12-bar blues using one finger in the key of A minor and spice it up with some 6/8 strumming patterns there, we've also learned how to transpose it to new keys and have shifted it to the key of E minor, which is probably even more popular than A when it comes to playing blues guitar there. So between those two keys, you should be able to play hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of your favorite songs. Now guys, I'm going to follow this one up with how to do a major one-finger chord. So keep your eyes out for this video. Make sure you like and subscribe so that way you'll know and get a notification of when that next video comes out. And if it's been helpful, guys, leave a comment below. I want to make more videos to help you guys and get the word out that yes, guitar is easy. You should be able to pick it up straight away and start playing some really cool things from day number one without getting overwhelmed, stuck, frustrated, or feeling like you want to throw your guitar out the window or punch a hole through the wall. So if it's been helpful, guys, if I've helped you avoid a little bit of frustration and hopefully learned a song, make sure you like, you subscribe, and share this video around. And stay tuned for part number 2, where I show you how to do the exact same thing, this time with a major chord. Thanks for watching.